Marxism, Leninism, Maoism is not Mao Zedong thought. Maoism is based upon Lin Biao and the Black Panther Party. The synthesis of Marxism, Leninism, Maoism did not occur during the lifetime of Mao Zedong. From the time of the 1960s, groups that called themselves Maoists, or which upheld Maoism, were not unified around a common understanding of Maoism and had instead their own particular interpretations or political, philosophical, economic, and military views of Mao. As a unified, coherent, higher stage of Marxism, Leninism, Maoism was not synthesized until the 1980s, through the experience of the People's War waged by the Shining Path. This led the Shining Path to posit Marxism, Leninism, Maoism as the newest development of Marxist. Abimel Guzman was the vindication for the theory and practice of the revolutionary internationalist movement. But in time, Abimel Guzman became reactionary and turned against the indigenous. This did not discredit Marxism, Leninism, Maoism as the third stage of Marxism. Maoism incorporates the experience of various struggles into its theory and practice. It is impossible to understand Marxism, Leninism, Maoism without a study of Marxism, Leninism, Mao Zedong thought, the work of Lin Biao, and the successes and failures of Abimel Guzman. It is important not to get confused. The full term for Mao Zedong thought is Marxism, Leninism, Mao Zedong thought. Well, this is simply Marxism, Leninism applied to China during the time of Mao. The full term for Maoism is Marxism, Leninism, Maoism. Marxism, Leninism, Maoism rejects three worlds theory by Mao Zedong. It is important to know that the three most notable differences between Marxism, Leninism, Maoism, and Mao Zedong thought are the following. 1. MLM is considered to be a higher stage of ML, much like ML is considered to be a higher stage of Marxism. However, Mao Zedong thought is considered to just be Marxism-Leninism applied to the peculiarities of the Chinese Revolution. 2. MLM is considered to be universally applicable, while aspects of Mao Zedong thought are generally not. And 3. MLM completely rejects three worlds theory of Mao Zedong thought, considering it part of the rightwards turn in the Communist Party of China led by Deng Xiaoping near the end of Chairman Mao's life, and a deviation from ML theories of imperialism. The most notable international was the Revolutionary Internationalist movement. RIM was founded in 1984 and included such organizations as the Communist Party of Peru, Shining Path, and the then Communist Party of Nepal Maoist, now known as the Unified Communist Party of Nepal Maoist. Today, the Revolutionary Internationalist movement appears to be defunct or near defunct. MLM, Abimel Guzman thought, was the first application of MLM ever put into practice, and is proof that MLM works. It works in several ways, and there are so many ways this correct ideology can be applied. Just as MLM Guzman thought is MLM for Peru, MLM for Chandapath is MLM for Nepal. One of the flaws in MLM Abimel Guzman thought is that this strand of Maoism uses three worlds theory. But to the credit of the Shining Path, they did attempt to adjust this broken theory in a more useful way. Today, there are Marxist, Leninist, Maoists who have rebuilt a theory concerning social imperialism that does not dive into the reactionary views of three worlds theory. There are several MLO groupings that are repressed by more opportunistic Maoist populists that don't want to realize that the most basic line of major consensus, Revolutionary International Movement, recognized Lin Biao's work and the contributions of the original Black Panther Party. Much of the actual statements, theory, and practice of the Revolutionary Internationalist movement is missing, but the outline remains intact, making it possible to form MLM cells in both the First World and the Third World.